back to my channel, Kristen at DIY. I'm really excited because I was invited to do an Ikea challenge makeover for this Ikea dresser here, and that is sponsored by Cynthia at Furniture Flipping for Profit. So thank you for inviting me. I'm super excited. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip this Ikea dresser that I found on Marketplace, and I'm gonna tell you my plan and the steps and what I'm gonna use, and then we will make it look completely different, and hopefully I can win this challenge. All right, as you can see, I went ahead and removed all of the hardware, so we're just gonna go ahead and do the scuff sanding. Again, I'm using my Bosch sander, and I'm using just 120 grit for the scuff sanding. Step after we've scuff sanded is to clean. If you're new to my channel, cleaning is a very, very important step in refinishing inner furniture. So I always use 3 parts water, 1 part vinegar, and to get this cleaned up. You can see we have scuff sanded, we've cleaned it up, and now we're ready for the first coat of paint. Today, and for this project, I'm using 1 by Melange paint. It says 1 because it has the primer, the paint, and the top coat all mixed in together. And I'm going to be using the color Restoration Bronze, which I'm really excited about because I've never used before. So let's go ahead and put on the first coat. So I went ahead and put 2 coats of paint on the dresser. It's been a busy week for me, so I didn't video that, but you'll probably get bored watching me put another coat on anyways. I did, however, change my mind, and I'm going to be using some textured wallpaper today, and I'm going to be putting it on this middle drawer, and then I'm going to be painting it the green color. I'm excited because I wanted to try this before. I've seen it on other dressers. It looks really great. So here we go. Okay, we are ready to put the wallpaper on carefully somehow. And if it doesn't line up perfectly, that is okay, because we're going to have the outside covered with trim. Okay, I want to make sure it's completely down and there are no bubbles. Okay, here we go. We will just let this dry for a little bit and then we will paint it. Okay, so now we are going to fill in the holes where the hardware was, and I'm going to be using DAP plastic wood filler today. So you just take a tool and completely fill in the hole and make sure it's completely flat, and fill and pull, and then we'll go back and we'll sand that down smoothly. Okay, we filled in the drawers, the holes of the old hardware with the plastic wood fill, and so now we are just going to lightly just sand those and make it nice and smooth. Okay guys, I have my miter saw here and my miter box that I got from Home Depot, and I'm going to use this to make my perfect 45-degree angle cuts for the drawers. So you just put it in there, you lock it down so it doesn't move, and then you just get to work. Okay, as you can see, I have my perfect angle here, and then I will go ahead and measure and cut the rest of these, and then we'll get them glued onto the drawers. Okay, we made the cuts for the dresser, and so I started to put the piece on here, and I forgot to film. So here we go, I'm running the camera now. So again, I'm using Gorilla Wood Glue. I'm using Ultimate, so it really helps and stays in place. So I'm going to use the wood glue for on the trim, just like this. And then, as you can see, I have clamps. Okay, so it says to clamp these down for about 20 to 30 minutes, then I'll take them off, and I will wood glue the rest of the pieces and clamp those, and then we'll let them dry, and then they'll be ready for the coat of paint. I'm super excited to get this done and to get it painted and see what it looks like. Okay, we have the trim all along the drawers, and we're ready to put some paint on these. Let's do it. Okay, so I did decide to change the top drawers. I didn't love the look of the natural wood. Just has a bunch of different grains, and I'm just not loving it. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint these green, and then just add the hardware to these. Okay, so I went ahead and did the measurements for the hardware that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to go ahead and drill the holes, and then we'll be able to get the hardware on it. Hopefully that will line up how I measured it, and we'll be able to get the hardware on and drill the rest of the holes on the other drawers. All right, as you can see, it is finished. I was able to put the hardware on. That took a little bit longer getting it exactly lined up, but we did it. And I'm just gonna go through everything that I did. We changed out the ugly hardware. We added the wood trim along the drawers, and then the textured wallpaper. And then the color I used was Restoration Bronze, and that was a melange paint, and I love it. I know there's gonna be a ton of really good dressers on this IKEA challenge, but I'm happy with the result. If you guys want to vote for my dresser, I would appreciate it, but again, I know there's gonna be so many good ones out there. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those. I will put a link where you can go and vote for my dresser at Furniture Flipping for Profit. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. The primer, the paint color. Hello and welcome back to my channel, Kristen at DIY. IKEA dresser. Hold that thought. I'm going to be using Melange one paint here, and